Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and welcome to part 2 of my UnTBR. As I said in the previous video, I am going to be reading nothing but queer books in the month of June to celebrate Pride Month. Happy Pride, by the way. And I'm calling this my UnTBR because I just want to read what I want to read. I don't want to make a planned list. I just want to read what I'm in the mood to read. So I just have a bunch of male romances on my Fire tablet from Kindle Unlimited that I download to read for free, of course, but with my Kindle Unlimited monthly subscription, which is like $9.99 a month. It's well worth it for me because I read a lot of male romances. So this is my Amazon Fire tablet. Great Amazon case that I got to go with it. I believe this is the 7 series. I think it's the number 7 series. I've been having it for a couple years now, and I absolutely love it. I was just gonna get like a regular like little Kindle or something, but I wanted something with, I wanted the vibrant colors of the books. So I stepped it up and I got the tablet. I have other books other than male romances in my Kindle Unlimited folder, but for the most part, there's going to be a glare. They're all male romances, so I thought it would be fun just to go through them, and I'm probably going to be reading a lot of these in the month of June. In no particular order, I'm just going to go in the order they are in my tablet. This is Something Fabulous. Michael has decided to cut grass, so you may hear the lawnmower here and there. This is by Alexis Hall. From the acclaimed author of Boyfriend Material comes a delightfully witty romance featuring a reserved duke who's betrothed to one twin and hopelessly enamored of the other. Sounds really cute and fun. Looks like it's going to be more on the like historical type of romance side, but I definitely want to give it a go. This is also available with your Kindle Unlimited with Audible. So you do not have to use a credit. If you have Kindle Unlimited and you download this to your Kindle or your tablet or the Kindle app, whatever it may be, you automatically get the audio version free along with the ebook. So win-win. And this is narrated by Nicholas Bolton. Then I have Strings Attached. This is by Riley Hart. This has actually been on my tablet for a while now, so it's time to read it. This looks like it's a college male romance. Let's see what it says. I spent college worrying about responsibilities and earning my teaching degree. So before graduation and moving to Atlanta with my best friend Ross, I figure I deserve a little fun. I've never been with an older man, but the guy at the bar grabs my attention and doesn't let go. The next day, when Ross introduces me to his dad, the last thing I expect is for him to be my hookup from the night before in town from Atlanta for his son's graduation. Yes, sort of a forbidden type of romance. This needs to get read soon. It's not available for me on any other platform other than Audible, and it is narrated by Iggy Toma, who is a very good male romance narrator, in my opinion. This next book has actually been recommended to me from a couple of y'all. This is Where There's a Wheel. This is by Jessie Walker. This is the first book in the Lost Boys series. It says Where There's a Wheel is a full-length, slow-burn, emotional male romance novel. I'm the cliche they all warn you about, the head case with a pretty face. If I'm not chasing the bottom of a bottle, I'm snorting a line off a girl's ass. That guy you know who plays Russian roulette at parties, that's me. But that all changes when he comes barreling back into my life. Will Foster. The boy from my childhood, the boy I told myself was a fluke, a mistake, nothing. It's only a matter of time before he learns the truth. Saving someone who doesn't want to be saved is a recipe for disaster. And loving someone who doesn't want to be loved, fucking hopeless. That's what it says. I don't see where this book is available on any type of audio platform. So yeah, we'll just have to read it with our eyeballs. Then I have Don't You Dare by C.E. Ricky. This has also been something that some of y'all have recommended to me. It says Don't You Dare is a new adult college romance featuring two best friends, too many baseball puns, scorching dirty talk, and a whole lot of bi-curious exploration. Not suitable for anyone under 18 years of age. So a best friends to lovers kind of story. Love those. The only platform I see this available on is Audible, and it's narrated by Liam DeCosimo, and Zachary Johnson. Both good male romance narrators if you choose to use a credit. It says only from Audible, so it's not going to be available anywhere else. Then we have Boyfriend Goals, also by Riley Hart. And this is narrated by Iggy Toma. I don't see it available anywhere else besides Audible. This is Milo and this is Milo and Gideon's story. Milo, unusual, quirky, different. I've heard it all. I've accepted I'm not for everyone, maybe not anyone. When I find out I inherited a bookstore and an apartment on a small East Coast island, I jump at the chance for a new life. Turns out I've also inherited a sexy, tattooed guy who not only rents the space next to my store for his tattoo parlor, but my apartment too. Did I mention he's really hot and surprisingly sweet? And then Gideon says, I wasn't looking for a roommate, but it's not like I can stay at Milo's place while he's banished to a hotel. Our unlikely friendship is instant. According to Milo, we're bestie goals. And if he doesn't wear pants at home, who am I to complain? Milo's not like anyone I've ever known. I like laughing and flirting with him. He's adorably honest, eager, and sexier than he realizes. Now I just have to figure out how to convince him that maybe it's time for an upgrade from bestie to boyfriend goals. Then we have Unwanted by Marley Valentine. It says Unwanted is book 1 in a brand new emotional LGBTQ plus series that follows a group of foster siblings who are banded together by their past. Each book can be read as a complete standalone, so that's good to know. So we have two foster kids that possibly grow up and fall in love together. It looks like it's going to be a very emotional story. Marley Valentine usually hits that emotional button somewhere on me, and I always end up crying throughout her book. I don't see where this book is available anywhere on an audio platform. It may just not be made yet, which is always a possibility. Sometimes they come out, the audios come out a little later than the books do. So yeah, but we can read it with our eyeballs. Then we have Barred Desires. This is the first book in the Deepest Desire series by Ashley James. I'm looking forward to this one because I believe it's a step-brother romance, kind of like along the lines of Wrath. Yes, Barred Desires is the first book in the Deepest Desires interconnected series. It is a forbidden male-male stepbrother romance, and it is angsty, emotional, and it won't let me read any more than that, but there we have it. And it looks like it's also a first time type of, or maybe bi-curious, because it says here that this one, Luca has a great family, awesome friends, a girlfriend, and headed off to his dream college. And then Branson loves men. They're stepbrothers. Things happen. They're attracted to each other. I can't wait to read it. This also is not available in an audio form anywhere that I can find. Then I have Wicked Heat. This is by Ella Frank. This is the first book in the Chicago Heat series. We talked briefly about this in my new releases video, I believe, because the second book is coming out in June. Wicked Heat is book 1 of 2 in Ryan Kerrigan and Jameson Clark's story. Ryan says kind, caring, and protective. Those are the 3 qualities I'm looking for when it comes to my dream man. In a city as big as Chicago, you wouldn't think he would be that hard to find, right? Wrong. Sure, my boss found a super sexy detective and my best friend fell madly in love with the most eligible bachelor around, but the only person I've met recently is a broody bad boy who saved me at a sketchy pub. This broody bad boy, I'm guessing, is Jameson. He says, I don't do friendships, I don't do relationships either. The very last thing I'm looking for in life is to fall in love and live happily ever after. So saving some rich guy from losing his wallet is the last thing I want to do on a Friday night, especially when he looks like someone who just stepped off the cover of GQ. The only platform I see available on is Audible, and it's narrated by Charlie David. Then we have Savage Rivals by Becca Steele. This one just sounded really hot. I believe it's a high school type of romance, which I haven't read one of those in a really long time, so I'm looking forward to this one. Again, the only platform I see it on is Audible, and it's narrated by James Joseph and Will Watt. So it says this is a Savage Rivals is a standalone male-male new adult high school romance with enemies to lovers and gay awakening things. Some of my favorite things about a male-male romance. Then we have The Quarterback by Tal Bear. I don't know if I'm saying that his last name correctly. I'm actually currently reading The Jock and loving it. Hence, that's why The Quarterback is in my Kindle, because I have to jump right into it next. This is the second book in The Team. I don't know if this is going to be just a 2-part series or maybe we're gonna get more coming. But this actually has to do with one of our characters from The Jock, his dad, and then one of our characters from the Jock, his best friend. Does that make sense? Sort of a forbidden, I guess, kind of romance. It says a slow burn friends to lovers by awakening age gap male-male romance. Falling for his friend's straight dad might be the worst mistake Colton Hall has ever made. That's all we need to know. Also, this is not available on any audio platform as what I can see. I also have Shameless Flirt by Lauren Blakely on my Kindle, ready to read that. It's just a little prequel to Hopelessly Bromantic. So in this little prequel, we just get to know our characters, how they met, that sort of thing. You don't have to read this to enjoy the Hopelessly Bromantic duet that we have coming for us this month, but I enjoy it. I've enjoyed all of Lauren Blakely's little prequel books, just getting to know the characters and you know what to expect in the upcoming book. You don't have to, like I said, but it is fun. It says a male-male romance when my boss hits me with the news that I'll be working in London for a year. I say yes so fast. What could be better than a year abroad on the company's dime, surrounded by swoony British men? Meeting the sexiest, most charming man ever, my first day in London, that's what. But then I lose track of him in a crowd. No last name, no number. Suddenly finding him again feels like the most important thing I must do in my year abroad. So yeah, we get their little story, their introduction into their relationship. I don't see where Shameless Flirt is available on any audio platform, but we do have Hopelessly Bromantic, even though it's not on my Kindle yet, because as of right now, when I'm filming this video, it's not out, but it is available on audio and on Audible, narrated by Shane East, Teddy Hamilton, and it just says full cast, so we must get many other voices. So Teddy Hamilton is always a go-to male-male romance narrator for me. So yeah, I'm sorry I got off track. I got excited when I saw Hopelessly Bromantic was going to be narrated by Teddy Hamilton. Then I have Not So Sincerely Yours by A.M. Johnson. This is book 2 in the For Him series. I actually just finished the first book, which is Love Always Wild. So that's why this one's downloaded on my tablet, because I'm ready to jump back into the series. It says enemies to lover, light on angst, male office romance featuring southern sass, words of the day, happy meals, and one unforgettable weekend trip to Manhattan. So we must be following a different set of characters from the first book, but I'm excited. Not So Sincerely Yours is available on Scribd, and it is narrated by Kurt Graves and Aaron Shedlock. Kurt Graves is a great male romance narrator, so I'll probably be listening to this one. We have another Riley Hart book that is on my tablet. I love Riley Hart. This is also written with Nev Wilder as well. This is Rookie Move. This is the first book in a Playing for Keeps series. It says Rookie Move is a low angst, high heat sports romance in the Playing for Keeps series. It's a pretty long synopsis, but sports male romance, I'm all about it. And I don't see where it's available on any audio platforms. And then lastly, I have You and Me by Tal Bear. This is a single dad's friends to lovers by awakening male romance, full of dads and their exasperating teenage sons, high school sports shenanigans, and hashtag found family. Come for the epic love, stay for the forever feels. It just sounds like it's going to be a really good time. I'm looking forward to it. I don't see where it's available on any audio platform. Let me check Audible real quick. Yeah, no, I don't see it available on any audio platform. But anyway, those are all the male romances I have downloaded on my Kindle Unlimited app, or on my Fire tablet within the app. Not sure what I'm going to be reading. You know, I'm definitely going to be reading nothing but like male romances or LGBTQ plus reads, anything in that category for June. So once again, let me know what you're going to read, if you're going to be reading along with me. Give me some recommendations if you have any. But yeah, it's going to be a great month. I'm looking forward to it. As always, thank y'all so much for watching. Hope y'all all doing well out there. Hugs from me all around, and I'll see y'all very soon with a new video. Bye y'all.